Hello. Thought I'd do a little something different today. Everybody's not a big reader. I try to keep my blogs real short. I started this years ago when I had some young men in my last pastorate that were busy men and had trouble getting up and having an hour or two to do devotions. And so I started writing one thing that they could read about in 2 or 3 minutes that would have a little inspiration, help them along the way. And so I keep them short, but even then we're busy and sometimes just to sit down and read, it can be difficult. So I'm going to read my blog to you today and we'll see what happens. But here we go. Here's today's blog. Feel free to read it now, but here's today's blog. The title is, Will This Sink the Ship? Have you ever been on a sinking boat or ship? I suppose the closest I've ever come was to be on a tossing raft. I remember the occasion well. I had taken a church group on a whitewater rafting trip. Soon we had paired off to our assigned raft and were ready to push off. However, our tour guide was very insistent that we all had on a life jacket. I soon discovered why. About halfway through the trip, we hit one of the big ones, one of those most difficult rapids, and you guessed it, I soon found myself with a paddle, but no raft. Being plunged into a mountain stream is no fun, but it is nothing like being on a sinking ship. With a little help from my friends, I was able to crawl back into the raft, but on a sinking ship, the only option is to hope for rescue or a distant shore to swim to. Life is full of dangerous rapids that can sink your ship. I'm not telling you to not go down those rapids, but I would caution you to ask, is this worth sinking the ship over? And here's the point. Instead of using the word ship when asking this question, insert words like marriage, health, reputation, career, your retirement fund, a friendship, your eternal destiny. Oh, there are life jacket words like divorce settlement, medical treatment, relocation, bankruptcy, deathbed conversion, but they're poor substitute for the ship, and the collateral damage can last for generations. So here's the one thing for today. Life is not meant to be lived timidly or safely, but it is also not meant to be lived foolishly. Count the cost. Be wise. Before signing that document or saying yes, before acting on impulse or that sure thing, ask yourself, could this sink the ship? If it could, it had better be worth the trip. So have a good day, and don't forget the question of the day. Could this sink the ship?